Hey guys, so it's me, Devin, and today I turn 18. In the United States of America at least, anyone that turns 18 is legally an adult. So yesterday was the last day of my childhood. I took a few clips, but when I compiled them together, they weren't what I wanted. So I decided I would just make a video for today, my birthday. And yeah, let's get started. So one thing that a lot of YouTubers do is they say 16 things they've learned since 16 or 21 things they've learned since 21. So I thought I would do that for 18 since this year I am 18. The number one thing is that you don't have to be cool or you don't have to act cool to be popular and have a lot of friends. And I'm not saying that I'm popular, I'm just saying that I have my friends and I'm happy with my friends. And I don't act cool or popular, they just like me for me. And I'm weird and I say weird things and sometimes I burst out into song and I dance around in school and I do all these weird things and they just like me for me. So that's one thing I've definitely learned, is that you don't have to be kind of the platonic ideal of what you think people want. Sometimes you can just be yourself and that'll be enough. Two is it's okay to be alone. For a long time I was really sad because I spent a lot of time alone. Societal standards, I guess. And it's really nice. So that's another thing that I think is very important. You know, you don't have to always be doing something with someone else. It's okay to be alone. Number three is to do what you love and just do it. I love YouTube and I love, you know, recently I showed you guys on Twitter that I kind of love the Pokemon cards, and I really love some parts of school, and I just do that. I don't have to love, I also love soccer, but I don't have to love doing sports all the time, or I don't have to love reading all the time. I just have to do what I love and be as passionate as I can about it. And that's another thing where, you know, you kind of want to fit into a stereotype, and you don't have to. You can just kind of do what you want to do and love that. Number four, Caesar salad is the best thing on the planet. Number five, sleep as much as you can when you have the opportunity. I am guilty of having the opportunity to sleep for 8 hours and I stay up and only sleep for 6. And then I go home the next day and I take a 2-hour nap. So just sleep. You're gonna end up sleeping whether it's in the day, the next day, or in the night. And you can do more in the daytime. So just take advantage of every opportunity you have to sleep and jump on it. I trust you. Just do it. 6, spend time with your family, your brothers and sisters, your parents. Because a lot of the time those are the things you're gonna remember the most because of the memories you make with them. You know, you'll recollect with them for years. And I think it's really important, and you know, they're always with you, so if you have the best time with them, that's really cool. Number 7 is do your homework. I'm a nerd, so that's never been a problem for me, but it's more fun when you're prepared for what you're doing in life. I think that's more of it. Be prepared for what you're doing in life, whether it's school or work or your hobby. Just make sure you're prepared, because if you're prepared and you're able to do your best, you have more fun and you get the most out of it. 8. Kind of going along with that last theme is always try your hardest no matter what. I've kind of been cursed with this. I've never been able to not try my hardest. Whether it was a cross-country race where I ran until I almost passed out, whether it was a test where I just kept working on this problem until the teacher kicked me out of her classroom. I've always just tried my best. I've never just been able to turn in something I didn't put my best effort into. And just at the end of the day, you're going to be more proud of yourself if you do that. So always do your best effort and work from there. I promise you're going to have a better time. Number 9. Don't speed on your way to SAT class. Number 10, and this is one of the most important ones, is be proud of yourself. If you accomplish something great, and if you do something and you try your hardest and you accomplish something, be proud of that. Who cares if the person next to you did 10 points better and the person behind you did 10 points worse? Be proud of what you were able to accomplish. If you go to a nationwide conference and you get 2nd place, don't be upset because you didn't get 1st. Think about how amazing it was that you got 2nd place and just take that in, like you did it. And never let anyone tell you otherwise, because a lot of people will think that they have to be the best to be proud of themselves, and that's just not true. Number 11, always be nice to people. It's amazing what happens when you're just nice to someone you see in the hall one day, or you have one class with someone one year and you leave a nice impression with them, and then, for instance, today, 4 years later, I haven't talked to this one girl in years and she just said happy birthday to me out of the blue. I didn't know if she remembered my name, I didn't remember anything, but I didn't know if she remembered my name, I didn't know anything, but she remembered me, and I remembered her, of course, but I just didn't know, you know, how much people remember, and she said happy birthday, and it was just one of the nicest things. You know, it was one of the coolest things that's happened today. 12 is to be spontaneous. This is really hard for some people, but you're gonna make your best memories if you're not stuck in one schedule and you be spontaneous. Take a random trip to Michael's and grab something cool to decorate your room, or go to the bookstore and just read for a few hours instead of staying at home. It can really just spice things up, and I promise you're gonna remember that a lot more than if you just sit on your couch and watch YouTube videos all day. So get up and let's get going. After you finish this, of course, and subscribe and like and comment on all my other videos. Number 13 is to dress comfortably. This is something a little bit weird, but I've always been, for the most part, someone who's worn t-shirts and shorts, gym shorts, and up until sophomore year in high school I was happy with that, and I was never uncomfortable. And then I started feeling a little bit like, you know, I was not dressing up enough for school or whatever, so I transitioned to long sleeve shirts and khaki shorts. And it's just simple things. You don't have to be the most stylish, or you don't have to be the trashiest person out there, but just be comfortable with yourself, and always in clothes, that is. Be comfortable with yourself in general, but be comfortable with your clothes, because if you're comfortable in your skin, then you're going to be comfortable doing whatever you're doing, and confident. Leads to number 14, always be confident in yourself. I struggle with this. I feel like sometimes, even when I put in my best effort, I'm just not good enough, or even when I feel like I can accomplish something, you know, I just second guess myself. And if you can convince yourself to be confident that you can accomplish anything and you will accomplish anything, I think that that's kind of almost the key to success in this big world that we're living in. And I work really hard towards it every day. Hearing back from college soon, I'm trying to be confident about it, but it's really hard. And I think it's really important. So work towards being confident, and I think that's definitely one of the biggest things. 15 is to be happy. Make yourself be happy. At the end of the day, you're going to think back what you did, and if you were upset, if you were angry at someone, if you were frustrated, it's going to show and you're going to regret it. You're going to be like, why didn't I spend time with this person just because I was angry with this other person? So just be happy all the time. Try to keep a positive attitude and outlook on the world, and I promise your life will just be better in general. Number 16, Disney World will always be the place where dreams come true. 17, along with dreams, don't be afraid to dream big. Dream that you want a huge YouTube channel, and you want a mansion in Beverly Hills, and you want to own the world, and you want to be a huge movie star. Dream about all these things, and don't set yourself down because you don't believe in yourself. Because if you just keep working for these things, I believe that you'll accomplish what you're meant to accomplish. And just don't ever set the standard too low. Accomplish and dream big, and just kind of make yourself work as hard as you can. Number 18, the final thing, is to make a difference. I feel like a little bit through these videos I connect with you guys, which is amazing. I love that I'm able to do this. And then give back to the community, do community service. I recently did a project where I moved a homeless family into an apartment, and I raised all the money and the stuff needed to furnish the apartment, and it was one of the most rewarding things I've ever done. This faith had a huge kind of effect on me, and it was really, really cool. We also do foster care. In my last video, there was a little kid, Chinese kid in there, and he's my foster brother. We've had him for almost a year now, and he's just kind of changed my life. So give back in whatever way you can. It doesn't have to be this large-scale thing. It can be money or donations of clothes or shoes or anything. Just kind of give back. And I promise it's fulfilling. It's weird. I never thought that I'd be someone for community service, but it is. It's really cool, especially when you can see the person that you're personally impacting. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this birthday video. If you did, make sure to thumbs up, comment, and subscribe down below. I am officially 18, ladies and gentlemen. So big things ahead of us. We're going to casinos now. We're going to get lottery. No, we're not. But but we can. I can order all those things online, the C and non-TV products. So that really opens up a lot of video ideas. But yeah, guys, hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to thumbs up, subscribe down below, comment, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. But yeah, guys, I love you. Don't let everyone ruin your fun today. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.